Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Ryan Rodenbo of Clare Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well. So, getting a big win last week, a much needed win after a tough week one loss, and heading into a week three matchup with Beaverton. We'll just talk about how the season's kind of going for you guys and what did it mean to get that win?
It's going pretty well. It's good to get that win last week to get that bad taste out of our mouth against Freeland. But I think we're in a good spot. I mean, we just got to keep one week at a time, and can't overlook any of our opponents, and just keep going.
Yeah. For people that might not know, what position do you play?
I play slot receiver and I play safety.
Okay, so both sides of the ball. What's that like for you? I know a lot of guys do it. With how small schools are up in that conference. So what is that? What's that like for you?
Well, you obviously have to be very conditioned for it. I mean, it's a tall task, but I enjoy it a lot. I love being involved in every play, and it's just fun to be out there playing football, both sides of the ball.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you worked on this off season?
I really worked on my strength and getting some more muscle on me and agility, and just working more out in the weight room.
Yeah. So I know that going into, this season has a lot of potential with coaching his second season. What's that been like to have, I know Steven's been around the program for a long time, but what has it been like now that, now you're kind of into this, transition with him? What's that been like, with Steven in year two?
Obviously, he's a great coach, great guy to be around, and we're all behind him, and he's a great motivator for all of us, and we're last year, we've figuring some things out, but this year I think we all have it figured out, and we have the plain goal set in mind for everybody.
This conference is what is it like playing in the Jack Pine conference of obviously I've learned a lot about it in the last few weeks, but what's it going to be like? What is it like just playing in this conference?
It's a physical battle week in and week out, and you can't overlook any of your opponents, and obviously we want to win it this year because the last 2 years it's been Gladwin. We want to turn that back towards us. So yeah.
We'll save the Gladwin talk for next week. So going into this week, what has it been like just to come away with a win now? What are some of the things that you guys are still need to work on heading into week three, and obviously, as I just said, that big matchup week four?
There's a few things we got to work on, but obviously getting the win last week, gives us a good like confidence builder into this week. But um, there's little things we got to work on, obviously. But overall, last week we played a pretty good game. But it's just mostly with the excitement. We have to build more excitement with our team, like making big plays and stuff like that. But going into this week, we have Beaverton. They're a pretty physical opponent, and we can't overlook them.
What's the hardest route that you've ever had to run?
Oh boy. I'd have to say probably the post corner.
Okay.
It's just especially if we're going like no huddle and tempo, tempo, tempo. It's a very you got to get in the right spot to get the corner in a different area and then get open. So
Yeah. All right. Um, so what okay, let's get in your head a little bit, Ryan. How do you get ready for a game?
um, I really we lift before games, and then we'll have like a pregame meal and stuff, and then we'll go to this. We have a turf room now where the whole team goes, and we just get in our own bubble sort of, and just really, I sometimes slip some headphones on and listen to music, and just it's all business from there.
What's on Ryan's playlist?
Well, I all my buddies, they all like to listen to rap and stuff, but I like more of the heavy metal type stuff.
Okay. Okay. Um, so can you believe that you're a senior?
It's hard to believe. I feel like I was a freshman like a month ago, but I guess we're here.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to know you a little bit, Ryan. How about that? Okay, so best moment of your high school football career so far.
Um, I would have to say probably. Well, I have a couple of them. Of course, a couple years ago, our playoff win in Gladwin,
Yeah.
and then that same year, we went up to Marquette and played because Farwell, we were supposed to play that week. They didn't have a team, so
Right.
we ended up scheduling Marquette, and we went all the way up there, and we were able to see the Superior Dome, and it was a great game too. We lost by one, but it was back and forth, and it was a great game to be a part of.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Favorite player growing up.
Um, hmm, it's a hard one. Um, I'd have to say, I would have to say Trey Burke from Michigan because I'm a
Okay.
big Michigan fan.
Do you play multiple sports?
Yes, I do. I play basketball and track.
Okay. And then favorite team to root for.
Obviously Michigan and the Lions. I'm a Pistons fan, even though they've been terrible the last few years, but and sometimes the Tigers. So,
Okay. What is also not to put you on the spot here, but what is something people do not know about you?
well, I'm a pretty good chef. I make some good food.
Okay, what's the best thing that you've made?
I'm I'm a good with barbecue with brisket and pulled pork.
Ooh. I mean, well, today's Labor Day, so
Yeah, I did. In fact, I did this weekend. I made pulled pork, which was really
nice. That
good.
had to be good.
So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. All right. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Best of luck this weekend against Beaverton.
Thank you.